Good evening, everybody. Welcome to MRC. It's Monday night. It's Tier 2 time, and we're back with our third round of Season 9. Season 9, Round 3 already. It's flying by. Tonight, I'm live with Mr. Worldwide, Geke, the man, the myth, the legend. He's back, and how are we doing, my friend?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. In simple words, always. Why not?
Wonderful.
What was I doing? Yes.
Well, you were saying how you're doing. That's what you were doing. So tell us. Tell us. So where are we this week, Geke? Tell us, because I don't think I've mentioned it.
We are in Brazil.
Brazil? Oh,
Yes, we are.
Hooray!
A country of lovely things.
Oh, whoa. Hold on a minute. Can you see what I see?
I see some water.
Can you see what I see?
I see some water.
Someone's turned the sprinklers on. So, for those of you who are impaired in vision, it's raining, it's pouring, Geke is snoring. Yeah, that looks a little bit wet to me.
You think?
Yeah, just a little bit. I can see many puddles. Maybe, hold on, actually, I think they will be the tears of Max Verstappen after he got a real talking to from the Red Bull boys yesterday.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, I think so too, actually.
All the tears of Red Bull fans watching Lewis Hamilton and George Russell absolutely dominated Grand Prix. Anyway, look, so it's raining, it's pouring, and that can only make this anything but a snooze fest. So no one's snoring.
Oh, yes.
Who is our first car on track? It looks to me like an Aston Martin.
An Alex.
You're right. The man who's living in Qatar when the FIFA World Cup kicks off next week, Alex Ajeric, who's actually from Serbia, by the way.
Serbia?
Serbia. He's a man from Serbia.
The Serbians.
Exactly.
Ooh, the mighty.
Yes. So, the land of Alexander Mitrovic, because there's no Formula 1 drivers I can relate to Serbia that I can think of, so apologies if I'm wrong, but yep, he's MRC's Alexander Mitrovic. Only not as ugly and not as nasty. He's a lovely lad, really.
You can jump high.
Exactly. He can jump high. He's jumped as high as Tier 1 before.
Yeah, he did.
Indeedy. Do you want to talk us through a lap, Mr. Geke? He's just coming around the final corner. Yes, of course. Go for it.
Ooh, I'm sure about that. Right. Making ready. We're starting 3, 2, 1 now. Here he comes. Braking at the 50 ball. Going to the left right now. Down the hill. Ooh. Then goes to the right. Then to the left. And then goes straight to the 6. I've lost my words. No, but here he comes now. Driving very calm. Got very good speed though, on 192, 95 speed. Got a purple sector 1. If you did not get that, that's not good enough. So, and he comes now under 50 board, onto the 4. Nice straight, nice and calm, as always. And more to the right. A little bit wide. A little bit, not much, but a little. It stays close now. That's much better, to my eyes. And then we're going there to, don't know any turns because I'm not that good, I'm not that smart. Did not finish my school, so anyone who thinks that, leave me alone. And then we're going straight where pace where you have to guess where you have to brake. So I'm not big much there, but still. Good lap here, good starting lap as well. The benchmark will be set by an Aston Martin. And what will that be? 121. Follow that. 122.2.
Not a bad start, of course. It's heavily raining, very soggy out there, so who knows? I don't know about you, but I've not done a lot of practice in the rain here, which is a bit silly because it obviously rains in Brazil quite a lot. Oh dear. Yes. Anyway, Alex is the only man with the time so far. His teammate Sergeant Ham Sam Billy Bob Man is just on the purple medal sector.
And the Alpha.
Yes, but let's let's give a little shout out to one of our newest drivers, a trial driver at the moment, Ridzerd. Ridzerd 2704. I presume that's his birthday, 27th of April. Anyway, he's one of our trial drivers, making his debut in MRC, his debut in Tier 2. So we'll see how he fares. He's just popped the lap in. He's in the Alfa Romeo tonight. It's just got a bit wide, so we'll focus on somebody else. But yeah, good luck to you, lad. We would like to see new drivers.
22, 23, 24, 25. I love this already. Oh. Yeah, so why did you do that?
So we've got Gassian, one of my fellow Willy boys, just setting a purple model sector. Former Tier 1 driver on his first ever season in Tier 2. A little bit of a bumpy start the last couple of races, but he has got some serious pace when he does make his way through the pack. And he pops it. P1, the 21.7, so he's gone half a second quicker than Alex. Everyone seems to be doing multiple laps so far, with the exception of Remax and Alex Zurek, who've gone back into the pits. Everyone else is on track. Just those two that aren't.
Still Remax hasn't done anything yet.
A wild Simba in the Ferrari. It's just
Uncle Sam had a moment somewhere.
Oh, what's Uncle Sam done?
Oh, it seems like he's got a 139. Or he's not that good in the rain, one of those two.
He must have had a moment, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure I see a yellow flag somewhere. Oh, the Fox puts it in second.
Yeah, he's got very quickly out of the way there, so I presume he's going to go for a recharge and go again. It's very high use of ERS this track. So yes, Calvin, our reigning Tier 2 champion, is just on P4. Dumbest Hornet, that's the Elder Hornet with the purple middle sector. Currently P5. Will he improve on his 122.5?
I don't know.
Let's jump on board with a purple, green and blue helmet. I like that a lot. That is extravagant. And across the line. Ooh, 21.8. Respectable lap time. Ooh, just off of Gassian's time.
Ooh. He feels quickie today.
Indeed. We're just going to jump aboard Alex Zurek, because you can see here the pit exit is treacherous. Such a tight and twisty pit exit. By far the hardest pit exit to navigate your way around. Alex loses it a little bit on the exit there, nearly hitting the wall. So yeah, one thing to watch out for in both the race and the qualifying sessions this week. Monster in the McLaren. He went to Comic-Con this week, and the only thing that I saw on that post was Hodgie, his fellow McLaren driver, posting that the boys in Papaya were going to have some fun tonight. Well, they're both on the track together. They're both on the timing screens together, 11th and 12th. And Monster's gone purple model sector, so the track's getting quicker, and the boys out there are getting more comfortable in the conditions. Wonderful. Ooh. In fact, Hodgie doing the team game here, giving Andrew the Monster a little bit of a slipstream. Ooh. Monster goes fastest, 21.7, half a tenth up on Gassian. So that team game that Hodgie just played for him, that worked, and it worked well.
Oh, Stu is using an Alpine as its toe, and he puts it in P3.
He has. Gassian has just got a big toe from one of the Haas drivers there, I believe. Might have been Bits, but we'll just focus for the time being on Gassian, who's just popped a brilliant middle sector. Uncle Sam, 21.2, raises the bar by half a second to Monster. But what can Gassian do? He's improving everywhere, and he's gone second with a 21.4. But still a very good lap. Monster's had a big moment.
It's got to go, I see.
Yeah, he's testing out the lawnmower facilities on that McLaren. Stubby, P4.
I'll buy that. McLaren lawnmower.
He's got to watch out for Monster, who's just loitering in the sector following that mistake. Who else we look at? RS10 has had a huge moment coming out of turn 2 on the way into turn 3. Unfortunately, he has got it going. And the Alfa Romeo behind him! Is that Dumbest Hornet? No, that's Baby Hornet that's just lost it just behind him. Nearly collects him, so...
Question, we do not have a Baby Hornet.
Oh no, I lied, sorry. It was Wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Right. Ridzerd, you're just becoming... You're a Wizard, Harry. That's your new name. You're a Wizard, Harry.
There you go, you got your name. So
yeah, that took approximately some minutes. That took 8 minutes to give him a nickname. Stoob in the Williams with a 21-0. Hooray! So Williams 1-3. That's even better than a Mercedes 1-2.
It is.
For those who've not seen the race yesterday, spoiler alert, Mercedes 1-2, Mercedes 1-2, Red Bull.
Yeah, no, I love that
suck.
George Russell actually won.
Yes, congratulations to Gorgeous George on his first ever race win in Formula 1. Nearly as good as if you get a race win in MRC, but of course, he's not good enough for MRC.
Nah, he can try, but...
Speaking of being good enough for MRC, Single Track, the man who started this fantastic organisation that is MRC, currently in P4 in the Ferrari. A car that's never been the most popular in these parts, except for when Felipe Massa and Rubens Barrichello drove in team. And he pops it, he's still P4 at the moment with 126.2.
And Rumax now getting his first time on the board.
I'm not sure if Monster's aware, but you're meant to stay on the track. I love you really, Andrew, mate. Don't you worry. Anyway.
Rumax puts it in P4.
He does. Good luck from the AlphaTauri man. Thomas Hornet's currently in the middle sector. Let's see what he does as he approaches Young Gal, which is the final braking zone. He's 12 seconds down there. Skip someone else. Call me the Brave! Mr. Brave.
Is he that brave?
Is he feeling strong-hearted, or is he feeling like a wuss today? His real name's Rasha, by the way. He actually has got a name. It's not Dare, Brave, or Evil.
What was his name?
Rasha.
Rasha.
Rasha. Yes.
Rashes.
One of the Apex boys, as I was told by Mr. Saviour. Oh, it's a huge slide! And he's invalidated. That's a shame.
Oh, he's
half a second up. He was due for a front row slot up until that moment.
Yeah. He had a purple sector.
He did. Fox River 8 is currently matching his personal best up to this moment.
Has got a purple sector as well.
He does. So,
the Fox in the river.
what can the Fox River 8? What can he do?
And he does something.
It's a good lap. 7.
7s. Yeah, that's good.
Right.
Very good lap.
Calvin. We've not spent much time with Calvin, our reigning champion for Tier 2 just yet. He's one of multiple race winners in this tier and one of 2 former Tier 2 champions in this tier today, along with Single Track, who's the other one. Can you remember who the other of the last 3 champions of Tier 2 were? So obviously Single Track and Calvin have both won it in the last 3 seasons. Who was the other person? I'll give you a clue, they're still in MRC.
Oh wow, you put me on the spot now.
He usually tunes into the stream, so I'll be very surprised if he didn't pop up and say me at some point. He hasn't done it yet, so maybe he's not watching. Maybe he's just being a good little boy.
Maybe.
Do you know who it is?
I only know one. I think about one person that can jump up in the screen. It's me, dude. I think it's Gav.
It's not Gav. I'll give you a clue. He's a fellow Willy boy.
Bergen.
It is Bergen. Anyway.
There we go.
Anyway.
That's the only
he usually
just a fellow Willy boy.
He does normally reserve in Tier 2. He's not here today though, unfortunately. But Single Track, the other Tier 2 former champion, 20.9. Fox Reverend 20.8. Here we go. We've got some times. Calvin pops in at 21.7. What a lap from Single Track. What a lap from Fox. And Calvin with a very respectable time with 21.7.
Marky puts him in P4.
Mark the Hodgemeister, P4 with 21.1. So the top 5, just add a 10th on a matching gap between each of the top 5. Very competitive up there. Gassian P6 has just started another lap. Remax in the garage, as is Monster and Dennis Hornet. Get on track, boys. Ooh, RS10 and Hoseman nearly collided at turn 3. Let's jump on board with Hoseman, actually. Haven't seen him yet today. The pink and blue helmet. I like that.
The Dutchman.
The Flying Dutchman. That's what I'm going to call him. The Flying Dutchman.
The Flying Dutchman.
Well, just like Jarno up there, he is in the Mercedes. And he's Dutch. So, you know, hopefully he'll be looking to show some of that pure speed and power that he can develop.
If he can, it's not just not supposed to be here.
Well, no, he's got it. I can tell you now, Hoseman has definitely got some speed in him.
Oh, and there he goes.
Yeah, he's also got some good ability off-road as well, it seems. We'll let him regain his confidence. Lorpy, we haven't seen anything of Lorpy in Alpine this session,
Another
or his
Dutchman.
teammate Fanning. So Lorpy,
Another Dutchman.
He's looked rather quick through practice, you know. J-Sarge was giving him a bit of credit and fair dues on Thursday. Yes. I did see.
I also saw that Calvin was very quick in practice.
Yes. Now Calvin did a 42-second lap in practice. Yeah, 42 seconds. Gassian has just done the exact same time as Fox River.
Oh my God.
But because Fox River set it first, Fox is ahead.
Oh, I love this
already. But the graphics showing Gassian's lap as the purple lap. How's that happened? Oh dear.
I don't know. Something's wrong here.
Let's just pray the lobby doesn't glitch. Oh no.
Oh, what have you done? What have you done?
No. Anywho, let's give Fanning a little airtime because we have not seen the man from Liverpool.
Oh, he invalidated.
He has, but let's just say hello to our very own MRC, Stephen Gerrard.
Oh, Stephen.
Of course. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, Stephen, what you doing?
You're a wizard, Harry, currently in P20 with 124.0. He's obviously, like I said, on his first outing in MRC, so this is perfect time for him just to get himself comfortable and used to league racing. Right then. We've got just a few minutes left, or 2.5 minutes left of the session, so plenty of time for people to get at least one, if not two more laps in. Looks like there's a few people on out laps, but Mark is also... Right, so we've got 3 drivers within 8 thousandths of each other for first, second and third. Hodgie, 20.831. And then both Fox and Gassian, 20.839. What on earth?
And then single track. Still close as well.
Yeah.
It's a close track.
In fairness to Stube, Alex and Sergeant Uncle Sam, all those times are ridiculously quick.
They are.
Who can we find?
Somewhere.
Carl Edens. What? Oh, my Alexa's talking to me. Alexa, stop. Right, so Carl... Oh dear. Carl Edens is on a lap. What can Carl do?
Ooh, Osman is 4 tenths up. First sector.
Carly. Just going to give Carl Edens a little shout out here. I'm going to be very nice, despite the fact that I'm quite mean to him sometimes. He was very quick here when we did some practicing during the week. But I suspect he either doesn't like the wet or he's got a set up for the dry because he seems to be struggling. But I've just noticed, Carl's got a yellow helmet. Is that a touch of respect to Ayrton Senna on Carl Edens and Michael Schumacher fans' car?
Maybe.
I think it is.
You think?
I think it is. Oh, Fox Rivers stopped on track.
Oh.
What happened there? Let's try and find someone on a lap. The single track sets a purple first sector. Just jump on board them. Purple first. Oh, what a scene, Gecko.
Oh, that must have hurt for him. Osman in the last corner, just 7 tenths up, but then he had a little twitchy moment.
Oh no, Sander. That would have put him somewhere around P8, P9.
He's still got a 2 tenths quicker still, but I think he rather had that 7 tenths.
That's a shame.
P15
right.
though.
I'm sure he'll come flying through in the race. He has got some ridiculous speed on his day. Fastest lap from Stube, 120.4. He's just found something.
He's flying.
Either the track's getting quicker. Oh, track must be getting quicker. His single track's 3 tenths up on himself, and it's the purple middle sector. So I think the track might be just drying the title, being less wet. Maybe I wouldn't say it's dry, but the track might be getting more suitable. There, the single track pop this. Currently P5. And he goes P2 with a 20.5, cracking lap.
So who can still do it? Mark.
Hodgie, one ball by Hodgie. Hoggie's nearly 2 tenths up on himself as he comes through the middle sector. Where can Mark put it? Call Me the Brave goes P3 with a 20.7. We're on board with Mark Hodgson in the Papaya Iron Brew love machine that is the McLaren.
Gapian's got a purple sector 1 though.
We'll jump on board with him shortly. Hodgie goes third with a 20.7. Oh, so close, Hodgie. Fox River doesn't look to be on the lap. Gassian, we're on board with the Williams boy in P6, currently a 120.8. He's got some traffic ahead of him.
Who is that? That's a Haas.
It is
a beautiful Haas. But who is it?
A beautiful what?
A beautiful Haas.
That's not what you said. Anyway, 8 tenths up. Gasyan's 8 tenths up. This is a 20.0 potentially. And he's going to get a slipstream from the Haas ahead. What can Gasyan do?
It's going to be, it's definitely going to be a Williams one too.
We could have a Williams front row here. Take your Mercedes front row and shove it, because we're going to have a Williams front row 19.9 from Gasyan. Wow. Okay, now that was a stunning lap, and I believe everyone else has either completed the laps or is in the pits. So we have a Williams front row. And I tell you what, that lap from Gasyan, I know I said it earlier in the session that on his day he can pull something out of the bag, but wow, he's pulled everything out of the bag.
Well, he did pull everything out of his bag, out of his magic hat.
He's got nothing left in that bag. Gasyan, Alexander Weiser, you have set a fantastic lap. Interestingly, he set 10 laps on that set of tyres. So a lot of drivers just stayed out there and just worn the fuel down and just kept going. And he's one of those drivers. He's on 10 laps.
He's not the only one.
So he spent the whole session on track, just continuously going round. Clearly, the track's got faster, and as the fuel's got down, he's got more confident, and the tyres have just hung on. So.
Yes, but
Tier 1 boys, are you paying attention? That's clearly the strategy for Tier 1, Tier 3, Tier 4 and X on your respective races. Anyway, qualifying is done. Here we go. Gasyan is on pole with his teammate Stoob alongside Single Truck and Hodgie make up the second row. Call me Brave, Call me Rasher, P5 with Fox Rivers Escapee in 6th. Damas Hornet and Alex Jarrett line up 7th and 8th. Sergeant Sam 9th. Fire Rooster 10th. The Lion himself, Simba, P11th, alongside Wimax, Calvin, and Bits 13th and 14th, with Monster 15th, RS10 16th, Hoseman P17, Law P18th, Fanning P19, and our debutant, Harry, You're a Wizard Harry, in P20. Wow. So, Gexter's Lab. Yes. What are we predicting? Because obviously, you know, we curse it. Whenever we say someone's going to win, they don't.
What? So I will curse someone now.
Go for it.
Who's going to win the race? I'm going to pick one below the top 10.
Ooh, so an outside dark horse winner.
Yes, I am. I'm going to pick the Hoseman.
The Hoseman. Sander, the Hoseman Homer, is your man. And look at that, it's dry. So maybe some people have gone for a dry setup and are just, you know, biding their time.
That's what I mean.
But then again, track position is always important. The key overtaking zones are turn 1 and turn 4, which are DRS assisted anyway. So you're going Hoseman. Yes. I'm going to go bold here, and I'm going to predict... Actually... Stoob. I'm going to go with Stoob. Willy Boy's going to win.
Willy Boys.
I'm going for the man on P2 on the grid. Morgan Stoob to win this race.
So yeah, he doesn't fight a safety car. That's it.
Well, yeah. We shall see. Safety cars could make this race interesting. It could hamper the race. We'll find out. So yeah, Williams boys line up the grid at the front. The two Alpines are at the back. It's kind of the opposite of what you get in real world F1. The Mercedes Jura at the back. You never see that.
No.
But yeah.
I've got to say.
This track, do you like this track? Yeah, actually, no, sorry, well remembered. Let's have a look at some tyres.
Before you ask me that.
Yes, great. So, okay, Hodgie, the only man on the hards. He's in P4. Then we've got some soft runners, Calvin, Bit, Hoseman, Lorpy and Fanning. Everybody else is on the mediums.
Why not?
Strategy-wise, medium, hard, medium is the standard go-to. You can do a hard, medium, if you want to do it that way round,
or medium, or
soft. Yep. Or you could do soft, medium, or soft, hard. The two stopper is about 10 seconds race time slower. Of course, if there's a safety car, then you know that can change. But you know, let's have a quick
one stopper.
One stop is the quick strategy. Let's have a quick look at YouTube chat. I did predict Bergen would pop up. I did mention him earlier. Here he is. He's saying Willies, and that's in reference to the Williams being first and second. Bergen, we need to replicate this later, so let's hope like hell that they're actually decent for once, because we are not. Hello Mandy, hello Morley, and hello Martin Hills. Also in the chat, pop up and say hello if you're watching and you're feeling brave, silly, or just friendly. We love to talk. Anyway, very short lap here, so they're already back round onto the grid. The uphill start heading towards turn 1, which always causes a bit of trouble for those who struggle with traction off the line.
It is. Ooh. Well, gonna be interesting.
Harry, you're a wizard. Harry just lines up the last of the cars to line up on the grid. There you go, the AWS graphic just perfectly timing itself now of all times to say what the strategies are. Anywho, we have some lights, so we don't see the lights, but we are racing and away. Gassian and Stu both on the front row look to have got a good start. As has Martin Hills, as has Hodgie, down into turn 1. And Martin Hill's going around the outside of Stoob. It looks like he's just held on. Bit further back, we've got Hodgie. Oh, hold on a minute. We've got Coming the Brave has passed Hodgie and is all over Martin. In fact, he's up the inside of Martin's turn 4. A turn where Martin and Hodgie have both had calamity in the past. And Martin just gets a little tap from Brave. But crucially, they all hang on. That means that now Mark is all over him, heading up towards turn 5 and now turn 6. He's also got the Red Bull of, I think that's Fox River Red Bull all over the back of him as well. Ooh, we've got some bravery from Sergeant Sam. Sam's getting very feisty in the back of the Alfa Romeo of Dumbest Hornet. Lovely overhead shot here going into, I think it's turn 10. Looks like we've had no first lap dramas, touch wood, so far, which is a relief.
For now.
Sergeant Sam just on the inside of the Haas there. So J. Roos is struggling for the traction there. He's now got Calvin behind him.
Goes past Marky Poo.
It does. It looks like Marky Poo's struggling with those hards at this present moment. They will come good.
They will. Later on in the race.
Indeed. The pace will come to them later and he's got all the strategy options to play with. Hopefully that's all he's playing with later, nothing else. Fox River's made a good start. He's up to P5. Let's have a quick look at position change. So, we've got Call Me the Brave and Fox River. Call Me Brave and Fox River up 1 place. Alex and Jarek up 2. Hodgie's dropped 3 and Dumbest Hornets down 1. Calvin's 3 up from his grid slot and now looking at the back of Sergeant Sam. The soft tyres working nicely on that Red Bull. Womax up to position 2. Fire J and Simba Lion have both dropped 2 places. RS10 and Lorpy are both up a couple each. Mornster's lost 1 and Carlene's has lost 4. It's not quite had the start he was hoping for. We've got a big battle here between Hoseman, Mornster and Lorpy. Lorpy on the softs doesn't seem to quite have the pace. Mornster goes up the inside of him. Cracking move. Now he's got to watch out because Hoseman, we know Hoseman's got some speed. Not someone you want to have right behind you.
No. There's a lot of people using him at one time.
Well, this is true. Gassian with a fast lap. Single track goes faster though. Problem for single track is he has got both Williams ahead of him. He can't just attack Gassian.
Yes.
There's a minor detail of Stoob in the way. Let's just get the intervals up. So, DRS is enabled. We are in flap zone. Flappy time is a go-go.
Here comes a Red Bull. And he thinks better of it.
Indeed. Calvin ran a bit wide in turn 4, into turn 5. Sergeant Sam uses a bit of DRS to great effect, and that's held position for him nicely as he heads up the hill to turn 6. We're still on board with Calvin in the middle sector, so turn 7, a very tight corner.
Mark's got a penalty.
Oh dear. So turn 7, turn 8, it's all about keeping it neat. You don't necessarily need to be fast or make a move there. Turn 9 and 10 here, so again it's just about lining the car up. You can make a move, but it's a bit silly as we saw from Hamilton on Albon in 2019. More likely to result in a crash than an actual pass.
Yes.
And then into Young Cal. Final braking zone before a huge full throttle stretch down to turn 1. Calvin will have DRS on the Aston Martin of Sergeant Sam. Looks like it's got better straight line speed as well. Here comes Calvin.
Very much. He's got a lot of DRS though.
Sam does not defend. Hodgie sets the fastest lap and Calvin's up the inside. Oh, we've had a collision! Collision between the two. I'm not sure what happened because we just clicked to the opposite camera and for some reason it showed us the rear view camera, which is a bit weird. That's cost both of them. I'm sure we'll hear about the steward in the stewarding later. And RS10 has gone round as well.
Can't explain anything.
Well, yeah, we'll just leave that to stewarding later because
Yes.
let's not make enemies. Anyway, back to the front, and your boy Gassian leads the Williams 1-2 with Stubalicious just behind him.
So delicious.
So not as delicious as a cup of tea, though. Now then. Coming the Brave, closely followed by Fox River 8 and Alex Jerick. We have got a yellow flag, it's one of the L. Yeah, you're a wizard, Harry has had a magical moment and gone round, unfortunately. Just give it a little swish and flick and go again, mate. Keep going. How many more Harry Potter references can I get in there?
I don't know.
Anywho, let's go to Alex Jerick. He says Expelliarmus to his rear wing, and it opens up nicely. Stuber the fastest after the race with 112.0. Fox River with the looking back on him now. Alex had a little look, but not able to get through. Lorby with 11.8, another cracking lap.
Oh, monster!
Oh, what happens?
Had a little moment. Lost some positions when a little grass cutting with his McLaren. I think he did some good job there. Last patch clean.
We're seeing a lot of flappy action going on here. Look at all these open flaps. We love to see these open flaps.
You love to see it.
We do, back to the front. And I've just noticed, well, it looks to me like Gassian, he's either gone slightly higher drag than everyone around him, or in order to get the pace in the rain, or he just doesn't quite have the confidence in the drive that he had in the rain compared to everyone else. He's only got 7 tenths to his teammate Stube, who's keeping right with him. Jump on board with the Williams of Stube, and single track's obviously very close too. In fact,
maybe to help Stube.
First to fifth is separated by a small distance of 3.0 seconds. Hold on a minute, we've got Fox River and Alex Jerick side by side. Alex is through on the run down to turn 1. Let's head back to the front. Stube only a few tenths behind his teammate. Can he make the move? Gassian is a lot lower on ERS than Stube is. Here comes Morgan. Will he make a move into turn 4? We saw a lot of moves here yesterday. What's happened with Hoseman? Talk me through it.
He just had a spun down the hill.
What was that, turn 2?
Yeah.
Shame. Come on, Sander, keep it up, mate. You can do this. Keep your head up, keep going, fight on. As we saw with Charles Leclerc yesterday, anything can happen in motor racing. Or esports
Especially
racing.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Especially here.
Safety cars in Brazil are a given. They will come. Hopefully just not in turn 1, though. Hopefully not in turn 1, tier 1.
They will come.
So, yes, he gets the leader. So, a matter of 5 seconds separates first to 8th, and crucially, every single one of those is within DRS of the car ahead.
It is.
You see that train all the way back to Young Cow there from the back of Gassian, who's pulled a bit of a gap on the Stube. Single track gets his flapper go-go. Flappy.
There we go.
And they're all catching Gassian down the straight very quickly, but of course they're just running out of room. So Gassian's got the pace.
He's got the pace. Yeah.
He just can't pull away.
No, that's the annoying bit.
Ooh. Alex is having a look at Mr. Brave. Alex has got some good straight line speed, but so does Brave. So in turn 4, no change. Be careful, Alex, braking on the grass like that. That's made to go deep. Don't spin there, lad. Don't do a George Russell on Friday.
You go knee down.
Now,
This fast car.
he has. I've just noticed Hodgie on the hard tyres. They're starting to come to play. So it's like, oh, Hodgie nearly hits the back of Fox River. That got the absolute tensions going. Manouche in the YouTube chat says Neville Longbottom on commentary. Damn right it is. Damn right. Neville Longbottom is also a Leeds fan, so thank you, Manouche. I am also a Leeds fan, so yes, Neville Longbottom in real life is a Leeds United fan. Look it up if you don't believe me.
No,
everyone's a Leeds fan at heart. Everyone is. Trust me, I know my facts. Mark, anyway, on the hard tyre, we saw him dropping back earlier. He's coming back into play. But is Alex going to get a move done on Call Me the Brave? Just looks ever so close in turn 1. But hold on a minute, let's get on board the Williams boys. Stube is all over the gearbox of Gassian. Surely this should be a move into turn 4. If not, here comes single track. Through goes single track. Is he going to make a move on Gassian as well? He does not, so he splits the Williams duo. Morgan will be furious for not made a move. Stube will come back at him, I'm sure. Stube's got a lot of ERS. He didn't use much there. I mean, maybe he'll regret that, because that's allowed Martin through. Martin was being very brave on the use of ERS, as has Gassian to defend position.
Oh, I think you should use your EOS when your tyres are wearing them. No, in my opinion.
I think you should use it when you get a chance. Speed
Yeah,
and
but that's
power.
your choice.
Exactly.
Me and you
Each to
are
their own. Oh, we are indeed. Anywho, Stube does have good straight and speed, but so did Martin. Absolute rocket ship in back of that Ferrari. Look at him roar away.
Now he uses it.
Stube is listening to the wise words of the blowhog.
Nah, he's saving it again.
He is. Martin, however, has been using his. He's down to 10%. He's having a look at Gassian.
Gassian did the same as well.
He did.
19% left.
Through the Senna S's of 1, 2, 3, we've managed to go so far into the stream without mentioning Ayrton Senna, believe it or not. But here comes single track. Will Gassian defend early? He does. But Martin's got the inside into turn 4. Side by side through turn 4 into turn 5. And he's through. Martin roars through turn 5 up the hill. Can Gassian attack him back? Both of them are out of ERS. Stu, this is your time.
It's your time to shine, man. Dun 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 dun.
Yep. If you're Stu right now with plenty of ERS, the two ahead of you have none. You've got to make it count now. The Williams duo, 2 laps in a row, have been picked off by single track. Gassian very deep into turn 9.
I say Mark is holding very, very close to Fox right now.
He is. Those hard tyres are working nicely. Gassian very twitchy on the entrance of Young Cow. Could this give Stu the chance he's been waiting for to finally pass his teammate? Here he comes. Oh, here he comes. He's absolutely flying. Look at him go. Stube, get in the slipstream. Get in the slipstream, Stube. You're losing speed. Why is he not in the slipstream? Stube-alicious. Anyway, the DRS from Gassian helped him to stay in line with single track and ahead of Stube. Can Stube make a move in turn 4, or does he just not have straight line speed? On this occasion, he doesn't. Yep. Sorry, Hodgie, we have missed that move. I do apologise, mate. But we were watching the fight for the lead.
Calvin was in the pits.
Has Calvin got a problem? Oh, he was on the softs. I believe he'll be switching to the mediums.
Well, there is no more soft runners, so.
Correct. So all the soft tyre runners have switched to the mediums. So everyone, with the exception of Mark Hodgson, is on the medium tyre now. Everyone else, medium tyres. Which is the by far best tyre to be on this track. It feels like a dream. Gassian's so close. Yeah, but still with the leaders. Talk us through it, mate.
There we go.
Tell you what, Stu having a look on the outside of Young Cow on Gassian. Stu's got to make the move this time. He's got to get past.
Yeah, has to. This has to be his moment.
He's pulled out the slipstream very early though. Look, why is he not in the slipstream? Get to the left, Stubby.
Well, he is trying.
He needs to stay in the toe, not pull out of it. That's costing you straight line speed, my friends.
I know, but who's got behind anyway? Alex is. Ooh, Alex went wide.
He has his off track at turn 3. He's lost positions. He's lost it to Fox as well.
He lost 3.
So, ooh, Gassian nearly hits the back of single track. Right, at this point, Gassian is now preventing Stube from fighting single track. The Williams boys need to work together. Stube, you need to get past Gassian. Okay, I'm going to make a decision for Williams here. Gassian, Stube is faster than you. Do you understand this message?
Oh, there's a yellow.
We have a yellow flag. It's a Red Bull.
It's the Fox.
It's Fox River.
Wizard is out as well.
The Harry, you're a wizard, is retired in the pit lane, I'm afraid. So it's not having the debut he was hoping to have. Back to the front, and the front 3 are starting to pull away from Call Me the Brave and P4. Hodgie is on the back of him. Let's stay on board with Hodge. Brave's got plenty of DRS. Hodgie's got very little, but he's got slipstream and DRS. What's going to happen here? Surely Hodgie will get a move done, although Brave is using all of his battery. Will Hodgie make a move in the inside? Brave goes very defensive. Will that compromise him through turns 2, 3 and 4 though? Oh, 2 and 3 down to turn 4 even.
Depends Dick's corners, brothers.
Great exit from Hodgie. He's got no ERS left, but he's got the slipstream, he's got the flap open. Does he go around the outside of turn 4? He does not on this occasion. Too much speed for Dare.
No, he still gets better exit though.
He does.
Very better exit.
But Dare knows how to. Mr. Brave, Mr. Dare knows how to defend there. Back to the front. Gassian's still hanging on to the back of single track. And meanwhile, Stube, who's still got plenty of ERS, just sitting behind them. Stube, if I were you, I would be using more of that to try and get past your teammate.
Well, I think he's just waiting for the right moment. Pounce or both of them.
I think Gassian would be better off letting his teammate go past, use the slipstream and DRS to stay with him,
Yeah,
and
but
then when Stu passes him, then follow him through.
Yeah, but you said Gatia nearly crashed into a single track. So maybe he wants it to happen the second time, you never know.
True. The single track looks to have just enough pace right now, especially on the straights. Even then, without DRS, single track was very competitive on the straight, and look, he's pulled away.
Again, Stu is now 3 tenths behind. Rumax in the pits, the first medium runner.
Stube's definitely got higher wings than both Gassian and single track, because at this moment, he's just not got the straight line speed. Use some of more ERS, Stubelicious. Move it or lose it. Calvin on those new mediums left 11.3, fastest lap of the race so far. He's got a long way to do that matching of 42 seconds that he did on Sunday night. Yes. Hello to Bandstorp cheering on Calvin and Fanning in the YouTube chat. Hello, Toby.
Well, they need it. They need it.
Fanning always comes good. Fanning always comes good. I'll stand by him. I'll defend him there. Call me the Brave. Call me the Brave's got a bit of a train behind him. Have you seen this?
He's got a lovely train behind him.
Talk us through this. Looks like he's under attack from Hodgie.
Oh, he's still safe, or just enough in front. Hodgie will not get him here. Ooh, there's a yellow though.
A single track! Single track's lost it!
Oh, no, he is.
Racing's lost it! And that's a Williams 1-2 again. Stube now with DRS that Gassian does not have. Will Gassian let him through? No, they're fighting for the lead now, of course. And Roundy disagrees. I mean, he says, why would you let him through? He was on the back of single track. I agree. But you've got to work together as teammates sometimes.
Oh, yes, exactly like they said to Mercedes. You can fight. Or fight respectfully.
Exactly. Now, what's interesting, we've got a Williams 1-2 on the cards here, boys and girls of MRC. Williams 1-2.
Which one of those two will pit first?
This is a PG comment. I am hard right now.
Oh no.
Anyway, Call Me the Brave has never been so under attack from the Hodge, who's ahead of Alex and Dennis Hornet, and the Fox on his comeback tour. And of course, we saw single track unfortunately lose it in the first corner. So, Hodgie, you know what to do, sunshine. Call Me the Brave has been depleting his ERS, trying to defend. Hodgie with another attack to turn 1. Talk us through it, Geke.
Whoa. Sorry. Still not enough, but Alex is in the same kind of spot there. Not enough as well. Oh, Hodgie's got a better exit than Call Me the Brave right now. He is in the slipstream. Will he get past? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, no. Still, again, a better exit though. He will get him somewhere. Will he force him to make a mistake or not? It's always a question you will never know about it. Still. It always depends on the ERSs as well. Yeah, the Mark's got like 17. Going away, it's got 27, 29.
So they're both relatively low then.
Yeah, they are. The question is, who will get a better exit at the next corner? Will it be Call Me? Or will it be Marky? It's definitely Mark.
He'll jump on board with the Hodge. Remember, we've got Alex and Dennis Hornet also just behind them. These guys are closing in on the two Williams drivers, by the way. Gassian pits.
First Williams.
Indeed.
Alex, though, is close to Mark as well in the inside.
He is on the inside,
Still
turn
in the
1.
Inside.
This is just what Alex needs to do now, but it's not what Mark wants. Mark wanted to have a run at Call Me the Brave, and instead Alex has deprived him of that. The hard tyre definitely coming good now.
Oh, Gassian and Domitona now put on the hard tyres as well.
Indeed. This is the kind of time, the hard tyre, you're looking anywhere up to 25 laps.
Yes, the question is, will Stu pit?
Stu will pit this lap, I reckon. Well, overcut. Maybe an overcut. But,
overcut.
I think he will. It's okay. I think he will. I mean, Gassian is in free air right now, so Stu would be silly to not pit. Unless he wants to hold out for a safety car.
Oh, I'm so surprised there is none.
Well, let's not jinx it.
Oh, I would love to jinx it.
Of course. We've got Hodgie all over. Call me the maybe. Carly Rae Jepsen. Oh, we've got a Mercedes, sorry, McLaren round. It's Monster. Monster's round in the middle sector. Stube has pitted. Oh, and Brave's pitted too. So Hodgie has been released.
Is in first.
Exactly. Mark has been released into P1. So Alex, the man from Serbia, living in Qatar, P2. Fox River, P3, and Simba. Quietly, mate. We've not mentioned Simba really much in this race. Simba's made his way up to P4.
He's being very silent.
Yeah, he's having a quiet but successful race, considering that Fox was one of the leading contenders earlier on. Simba's right with him, so he's having a very good race, to be fair to him, in the Ferrari.
Looks like Stube is going in front of his teammates.
Indeed, so Stube, as he comes up the pitch.
Just.
Interestingly, Will Call Me the Brave jump him as well. No. Just Gastian just hangs on. So Gastian did not have the best of outlaps. He's dropped several seconds behind his teammate and right into the clutches of Call Me the Brave and Dumb as Hornet. So the undercut does not work for Gastian, but did work for the others.
It did.
For Dumb as Hornet, it worked massively. For Call Me the Brave, it neither worked or didn't work, but for Gastian, it was a disaster.
It is.
So Stube
P1 is now technically P2.
Exactly. Stube is the net leader of this race. We've got Alex Jarek is in the pits as well now. Fox and Simba continue.
And Uncle Sam is in the pits.
Indeed. Looks like everyone's playing the standard one-stop strategy except for Fire Rooster. He's put a soft on. So he's not going to the end. He's not going to the end. He's pitting again.
Definitely.
So Simba does not quite have the straight line speed. It seems to hit Fox River with an overtake just this time.
I say Mark's got a very comfortable lead here.
Yeah, let's give Hodge a bit of airtime. So the McLaren...
6 seconds spare time here.
Exactly. What would work brilliantly for Hodge is any time from now onwards, if a safety car came out, he could pit, pop on the mediums, come out in P1 still, assuming that Fox, Simba and Sam also pit, and therefore be on the best tyre at the front. That's the dream scenario for him right now. He needs to go, say, another couple of laps in the hope the safety car comes out. If not, then just pit and attack from behind with the greater tyre and the pace. But he's still got good lap time. He had 12.2 that last lap round with no ERS because he's ran out on a very old set of hard tyres. That's a very respectable lap time from Hodge.
It is.
So clearly he's got no reason to pit just yet. It's 22 seconds for a pit stop, by the way. 22 seconds on average.
I thought it was 21.
Oh boy, 21, 22. That would put him in the fight with the Williams boys, Dumbest Hornet and Alex Ajeric, somewhere between Stube and Dumbest Hornet, if he was to pit now. And that is the fight for the lead. Oh yeah, exactly. He might as well keep going for a few more laps and hope that something happens. Something has happened. It's RS10. He's recovered it.
Still driving now.
Yeah, he's recovered it. So yeah, Fox River also continued, as has Simba, as has Sergeant Sam. So these guys clearly have got the pace still. Their tyres are not letting go just yet. Although, they're a second and a half further back than they were 2 laps ago from Hodge. So I think the mediums are starting to just run out of life.
I think they are.
Wouldn't be surprised if any of these guys pit. Fox continues, Simba continues, Sam continues. Are they waiting for a safety car, do you reckon?
I think they are. I think they saw the yellow. I think, let's wait a little longer. Just to make sure.
Is there rain coming that we don't know about? Because the sky looks pretty grey at one side, but blue for the rest. So
I see more blue than clouds. That's the thing.
Yeah. There's another option. Are they trying to stretch a medium soft? Because if they are, that's very bold.
It is very bold. It's still 16 laps or 16, 17 laps remaining.
Exactly.
It's a very bold move.
The soft tyre can do anywhere between 7 and 10 laps, depending on how good you are on your tyres. So these guys need to do another 7 or 8 laps. Exactly. They need to do another 7 or 8 laps on this tyre to have a chance. Hodgie, meanwhile, still with very competitive lap times.
Yes.
Saving. Oh, we got.
Yellow.
Oh, RS10's gone round again, I believe.
Yeah.
No, sorry, this Hoseman this time. Hoseman's gone round turn 4.
Mercedes not having a good afternoon.
No, not quite as the one they had yesterday. Yesterday was a better day for Mercedes.
Oh, yesterday were different drivers.
So the top 4 all continue. They could all pit at this stage if they wanted to. They've all continued.
I don't think so. Simba is much faster than the Fox.
He is.
He can't find his opening.
Gasyan's pulled away from calling the brave. He's slowly catching Stu, but not quick enough to attack him.
True. My Stu is also slowly catching the Uncle Sam.
Yes.
Slowly but surely.
And we've got Alex Jarek fighting the back of Dumbest Hornet. Here he goes. In turn 4, up the inside. Nice move from Alex. Get the car just stopped in time. But it's Dumbest Hornet coming back on him. He's come back on the inside of turn 4. Sorry, turn 5. Alex has got the inside for 6. Faster. Yeah, good line. Good driving. Very clean from both of them as well. Very respectful.
Yes. No touchy-watching.
No naughty touching there. Carl Eden's currently in the Haas. He's created a Haas sandwich with Jacob, the Fire Rooster, and Calvin's the filling. Oh, Alex has gone rounds in the Aston Martin.
Oh, he's having a trouble turning it around.
So, Calvin is the filling between the two Haas cheeks. That was my PG joke for the day. Sorry if that offends you, but I don't care.
Good.
Oh, we got another car round. Is that Lorpy? No, it's not. It's Fanning. Sorry. Oh, we've got a move from Calvin on Carl.
Alex is round as well.
Oh no, Calvin makes a pass on Carl for P10, the final points position. Calvin was keen to get some good points here, following a couple of up and down races the last 2 weeks.
Well, that's Fanning still. He went round in the straight.
Yeah, he's got no wing. I think he spun it while he tried to recover, and he's just having to pit now.
Wow.
So Fanning pits, he'll get a new wing, and he'll get going. Back to the front, Hodge continuing still on that set of hard tyres. And he's now got 10 seconds to the Fox. Although Stu, 19.5 behind him, at the moment he would come out in P6, I believe, with Hodge, who's just matched, in fact beaten his personal best lap for the race. So he's still setting very good times. Why would he pit at this stage? Why would he pit? He's still on very good times.
Sure.
I think Hodgie is going to keep going till lap 28 and pit for a set of softs.
Aston Martin.
He's waiting for a safety car, isn't he?
I think he is, because he sees a lot of yellow flags. Who's that? That's Fanning. Oh, he's not having a good race, Fanning. No, he lost a wing again.
Oh no, Fanning. He's not having a good day. It's not good to see, and he's retired. Oh, he must have crashed it on the way out the pits. Does that bring out a safety car?
That's the question. That's exactly what someone needed.
Just watching Simba fighting with Sam and Fox River. This has never been as tight as it has between the three of them.
No.
What could we see develop between these guys now? So Simba with DRS, he's got a tiny bit of DRS available. So has the Fox. And crucially, so has Sam.
See what Mark is doing now.
Mark's continued.
No, I see what Mark is doing.
Oh, very late pits from Fox River right there. Very late on the pit entry. So Simba takes P2. Sergeant Sam also continues.
I think Mark is doing the same thing I did last season in Hungary. Keep going until you lose time.
Yeah, well, at the moment, Mark is not losing time. In fact, Stephen
He's not losing time at all.
Gasyan's now within DRS of Steve, so the two Williams drivers could start fighting and hold each other up. Mark, I think Mark's going to go another 3 laps, maybe 4, and put the softs on.
Oh, looks like Fanning. Looks like Bergen has something to say in the YouTube. Don't worry, mate.
So, just look at the Williams team. Gasyan all over Stube. It's a complete role reverse of what we saw earlier with Stube all over Gasyan. It's now the other way round. We've got another yellow flag. That's turn 1, I believe that's RS10. It is RS10.
Well, the Fox left the session.
He has. Will Gassian make a move here on Stu? Will he get through? Here we go. Simba pits.
Only leaves Uncle Sam and Mark.
Indeed. Everyone else has made their stops with the exception of these two. And Gassian's at the inside, turn 1 on Stu. Very clean move from the Williams duo. No messing around there.
I think it's RS10 again. No, he's hosing.
By the way, Calvin very quietly made his way up to P7 with Jacob the Fire Rooster at P8.
Oh.
The Hash duo P8 and P9 at the moment have a very quiet but good race. Simba, he's gone a bit early, but he has come out on the soft tyres. It means 12 laps on the soft. He must know something I don't, because I think that's a bit too long. Prove me wrong, Simba. Prove me wrong. Make that strategy work. Fox River's done the same thing. I tested it and I couldn't get 10 laps, let alone 12. But good luck.
In the pits.
Yep, Hodgie's in. He'll be doing the same. I'm sure he'll be putting the soft on.
What Uncle Sam do?
Fox Rivers also put the soft on. Uncle Sam, let's stay with him. Is he going to dive into the pits, or will he continue? No, he's pitting. Look at that line. Yeah, there he is. In he comes.
Question is, will there still be Williams 1-2?
Yep, these two will go past Hodgie, but Hodge will have brand new soft tyres compared to these guys on old hards. Plus, these guys are fighting. Stube is fighting back against his teammate. Hodge in the pit exit. You'll just see him at the back of your screen there, coming out the pits, coming back from the back of Stube.
He's very close to them. Only 1.8 behind.
So Mark, by doing this strategy, has overcut Call Me the Brave without having to pass him on track, and has now got the nicest tyres along with Sergeant Sam of anyone on track. He's only 2 seconds off the lead. He has got a penalty though, but still, I can see him pulling 2 seconds. The 2 second gap to him, and then pulling a further 3.
True.
I mean, look, he's already found 3 attempts in the middle sector. The tyres have warmed up now. Hodgie will fly.
He will technically fly, yes. Oh my god. It's already only 8 tenths.
Meanwhile, let's have a quick look. Dumbest Hornet on Call Me the Brave, lining up the man in the Alpha Tauri. I know we've got the Williams Sheriff back at the front. We'll come back to them. Will Call Me the Brave defend hard here? He doesn't need to. Dumbest Hornet, it's not quite close enough. Will we see action in turn 4? Let's cut back to the Williams duo. Gassian under serious attack from Stube, who's got plenty of ERS, DRS and a slipstream. Pulls out very early. Is Gassian going to defend? He doesn't need to. Stube breaks very early. And now Mark with his fellow Middlesbrough man. Mark's going around the outside of turn 5. Steve pushing wide. Oh, Mark had to bail out of that one. Little wheel tap from Stube. Rubbing his racing in my opinion. On the next occasion, it looked like it was just a bit of racing. Call Me the Brave has hung on to Dumbest Hornet. Dumbest Hornet on the inside.
There's a lovely piece of racing there.
Indeed. Dumbest Hornet in 4th and 5th battle with Call Me the Brave. Back to the front. Hodgie looking keen to get the move done on Stube now, not later. He doesn't want to wait around, does he?
He's got to do it now.
Here we go. Surely Hodgie's going to get one of them here and one into turn 4. By the pace he's got, you'd have thought he'd have it done. Here comes Hodgie. Look at the speed advantage he's got on the straight. Does defending from Stube. Oh, Hodgie has to bail out of this one. Doesn't go for a Verstappen-esque move into turn 2. And I tell you what, Stube needs to pass Gassian before Hodgie passes him.
Well, I think it's going to be the other way around here. Stube
here we go. Hodgie's got better straight line speed. Up the inside of turn 4. And Stube knew better than to fight that one too hard. He knew he was going to lose too much time and risk a collision. Now, Mark fighting for through turn 5 and 6 and 7 with Gassian for the lead of this race. The man in Papaya against the 2 men in Williams. Oh, it pains me to say it, but the Williams boys, I don't think they're going to fight this much longer.
You never know. It's MRC. Sounds good though.
Indeed. We've now got Dumbest Hornet still not got past Call Me the Brave. And we've got a Latz Monster needs to remember not to drive through other cars. It's a polite reminder, Andrew, you know better than that. Anyway,
Katya's got a 3 second.
he has. Oh, that's crucial for the outcome of this race. But here comes Hodge. I promised Hodgie that I'd do this. He's lining him up. Round the outside. Through goes Hodgelton. I promised Hodgie I'd do that. So through he goes into the race lead. He just needs to pull 3 seconds on Stube, and that is a real lead. He's got 8 laps to pull away now. Stube needs to push hard. Meanwhile, we've got Dumbest Hornet chasing Corbin the Brave. Brave is defended early.
I think there's a very difference in speed there.
Yes. Who are you watching, Geke? Whose fight shall we watch? What do you think?
I was watching Single Track and Simba.
Ah, the Ferrari duo.
Yes.
We've got Sam with them for company as well.
It is.
So I presume Simba's got past Single Track.
I presume it did. No, it was still the same one I was watching. Single Track's catching up to Simba.
Interesting. Simba's just put the soft tyre on. I'd have thought Simba would have just passed me.
Oh, that's a weird thing for me.
Yeah, we've got Sergeant Sam just behind them, so Single Track could play the team game here, hold up Sam, allow Simba to run away and chase after Carl, the Bitmeister, in the Haas. Single Track a bit twitchy coming down the hill at the end of the second sector into young Cal.
The question is, will Carl pit again?
Carl... I think Carl could make it to the end. He has good spot. I've missed that because I'm busy watching these guys in the Ferrari after the in the fight. Carl has pitted, you're right. I thought Carl would go to the end from there.
Well, I think those tyres will be dead.
They might, they are definitely dead after 21 laps, but I thought he might have tried it. He's Carl, he loves to try it and go for a long stint.
There's a lot of things. Looks like Thomas Hornet maybe this time. In this lap. Trying to get past Formula Way, but he's very close now.
He is. It looks like he's got so much more confidence on that tyre as the race goes on, and Brave just does not have quite as much pace. He's got less ERS, and of course the slipstream and DRS being as powerful as they are. Boothie wants to see some penalties. Let's have a little gander.
The penalties.
Right, so as it stands, Hoseman fastest lap 1:10.0, cracking lap. Oh. Calvin with 6. Ours is Monster, 5 seconds of Fijo Rooster, and then Hoseman, Sergeant Sam, Corn Brave, Gassian and Mark Hodgson all with 3 seconds. There you go, Lord of the Booth. Now you can't see anything, haha Boofy. Be careful what you wish for. Anyway, there's some real facts for you. So, we'll leave the penalties up for the time being. Calvin in the Red Bull is chasing down after Dennis Hornet. He has got 6 seconds of penalty, so he needs to pull another 1 and a bit seconds on Simba to hold P6. Simba meanwhile still got position to Single Track at the moment, who's just hanging on to him. Single Track had some ridiculous pace earlier on, and obviously following his spin, taking himself out of contention for the win. Sergeant Sam on the new soft tyres looks quick, but I can't find a way past the 2 Ferraris right now. That's crucial. With the penalty he's got, he needs to clear them.
Well, the question is, he's got 1 on hard and 1 on soft.
Indeed.
So you should say you can get past 1 on hard.
Oh, he should.
Try to fight the number soft.
Indeed, he should be able to.
And then actually just try to catch Calvin with 21 laps off medium.
Oh, there
he will go to the end with him.
I think Calvin will go. Calvin's very good with tyres. He'll go to the end. We saw it last week in America, where he went 20-something laps on a set of mediums. I don't know how he managed it. Mark, meanwhile, is pulled 2.2 seconds to the Williams duo, so looks
like you got another request here. You want to see intervals?
Intervals? Ah, here we go. We've got some integral chat going on. Right, so Gassian playing the team game now for Stu. Now he's got that penalty. Playing the team game so Stu can get within the range of Mark. He's not fighting him too hard, and if anyone comes up behind him, sure he'll defend for his life.
For the moment, I think he does not need to worry about that.
No, at the moment, the Williams duo are looking set for a double podium quite comfortably.
Quite comfortably, yes. Looks
Thomas
like
Hornet
still fighting.
Yeah, talk us through it. One ball with him. Talk us through them and progress through the second sector.
He feels more confident in sector 2, that is for sure. But in the last stint in the straight bit, does not seem to get speed on it. On Call Me the Brave. Oh no, wait, there's a McLaren, nothing said there. As is for now. the same thing. You can get close, but not as fast as you wanted to. Still, those tenths is annoying for it. Oh, he's got 1 lap tyre. Well, going away, he's got 1 lap better tyre. Going in the defense early on, but still, the single track is still defending. And Uncle Simon's passed. Oh, look, nothing said there. And this is where he should gain a lot of tenths for the Dunbar tournament and call me the wave. He feels more confident here. Question is, will he get past? We do not know. It all depends on him. And that's done for me. So I don't have any more to say.
No, you're fantastic, my friend. I've just noticed Mark H and Simba, both, and Sergeant Sam for that matter, and the Fox River, all put the soft tyres on a similar amount of time ago. All of whom don't seem to be making quite the impact on the track they were.
No, because Stu is still actually quite in range for it.
Is today the day that I predict the race winner and I don't ruin their race and it actually happens?
Don't jinx it yet.
Well, there's 3 laps to go. We're not going to get a safety car now, so that's not going to happen.
Well,
Stu
no.
just needs to maintain the pace he's on, and Stu will win this race.
True.
Hodgie's not pulling the gap on Stu. Stu is matching him. We're sticking with the fight between Dunbar's Hornet and Common the Brave at the moment. Just got to flip back. By the way, Sergeant Sam has got past single track and dropped him for that matter. He's now fighting Simba, but doesn't seem able to get past. Oh, Fox River's got off track at turn 3 and lost position to Lorpy. Not sure what happened there.
I think a twitchy moment there.
He must have done. Alex Ajeric, what happened to Alex today? He was having such a great start to the race, great qualifying, and he's now down to P16. It's just the spins earlier on have just ruined what could have been a great race for him. We've got a yellow flag. It's an Aston Martin. Sam. Oh, he was fighting with Simba. I don't know if there was a collision or contact, but
I don't think so. Stu, 1.9 still behind Mark. He's got much better
Stu's
straight line
catching.
speed at the moment.
We've got 2 laps to go. Yeah, I think the softs are dead. I did say earlier, unless Simba and Mark can prove me wrong or know something I don't, but I don't believe the soft can go more than 7 or 8 laps. 10 laps just seems too much.
No, well, Stu is now catching up again.
I need to just report to... We've got our trackside Mandy Gavitz. Mandy Gavitz says that Mark, aka Simba, and Mrs. Sam did not collide. Simba just spun. Thank you, Mandy, our trackside reporter. Very kind of you to pay attention.
And,
good work. Keep it up.
Mean Uncle Sam?
Yes, that one.
That one.
Yes, that one. Anyway,
not the lion.
By the way, Gatian pushing hard to try and get back past Stu here.
Yeah,
These two need to work cleverly. No, Gatian, play the team game. Play the team game. The Williams can win if you play it cleverly here, boys.
It could be podiums for Williams.
You're going to be first and third as it stands. And if Mark picks up another penalty, first and second. Is Gatian going to make a move?
I'm going to say.
What are we going to see? Gatian's lining him up. He's going for it. Oh my word. Gatian's nearly going for it. Gatian, what are you doing? Don't go for it. What are you doing?
Let's go. Oh, but Stu now is very close.
Tell you what, Mark's struggling. I think Hodgie's got a problem. Look at Hodgie. He's really struggling here. He's lost 2 seconds in the last lap.
Oh my god. Will this be the moment for Stu?
Sorry, 2 seconds in the last 2 or 3 laps. He's over 2 seconds.
I know. Oh, this will be a great moment if this will work.
Could we see the Williams duo pass Hodge on track? He's seriously struggling. Seriously struggling. Oh, Gatian had a moment, by the way. Gatian had a moment in turn 5 and 6.
Yeah, but that's I'm more impressed about different number 1 and 2.
Oh, so right now...
single track is the same.
Let's stay with the fight at the front. Of course, this is the final lap. We've had no safety cars or VSCs. Don't remember the last time that happened in MRC. But here we come, the hill, up out of Young Cow, across, up to the start finish line. Hodgie's had a moment!
Mark is ghosting! That moves!
Mark's had a moment! What's happened to Mark?
Move!
Stoob is your winner today!
Williams 1-2!
It's a Williams 1-2 in turn 2! And Hodgie's not even on the podium. Did Hodgie run out of fuel? I think Hodgie ran out of fuel.
I think he did.
I think Hodges ran out of fuel. That would explain why he backed out, because I think he's run out of fuel. We have a Williams 1-2. Hold on a minute. I predicted Stu would win. Stu won. The curse has ended.
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner today is Morgan Stooby. In the Williams. Second place, Alexander Weiser Gassian, also in the Williams. And third place, the better of the two Pratts, because he's the only one that's here today, and he's just the faster one. Sorry, Simon. Chris Pratt, dumbest Hornet in the Alfa Romeo, is P3. Wow. That is why you never give up to the end, because frankly, who knows what could happen? What an ending. Driver of the day, the game gives it to Calvin. Who are we giving it to? Who are we going to give it to, Geke?
Well, it's going to be some bias, but I'm going to give it to Stu.
You know what? Let's have a little think. Let's just watch the podium and have a quick think. Oh, Stu, what is that? Oh, wow. But with a Williams 1-2, forget your Mercedes 1-2 from real life yesterday. A Williams 1-2 in Brazil, the home of Ayrton Senna. One of Senna's former teams gets a 1-2 finish.
And it's not something you see every day. A Williams 1-2.
No, the closest we had was in Tier 1. We had a Williams 1-3 in Netherlands, Season 7. That was myself and Bergen. But a Williams 1-2 was Stube and Gassian. What a result for the team. They'll be buzzing with that.
Very good result.
So a quick flip through. Stube is your race winner. Second, Gassian. Third, Dumbest Hornet. Hodgson looked like he ran out of fuel. Drops to fourth. Call Me the Brave, P5. Single Truck recovers to P6 for Simba, his teammate, P7. Calvin, P8. William Max, P9. Lorpy, P10. Rounding out the points. Outside the points, Fox River 8-bit. Alex Jarek. Sergeant Uncle Sam with the fastest lap in P14. Hoseman, Farjay Rooster, and then a lap down you got RS10, Monster, and unfortunately Fanning and Harry, you're a wizard, did not finish.
Oh my
wow.
God.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Steve from driving day. Just because he didn't take the curse of the commentators predicting who would win, I'm giving that to Steve.
No, but he had a fantastic race and a fantastic qualifying.
Congratulations to the Williams boys, first and second in qualifying, first and second in the race. Congratulations to Dumbest Hornet as well, making it the podium, and great drive from everyone. Incredible not to see a safety car. Can't believe it.
No.
I had so much safety car shots saved and I didn't get to use it.
Oh, shame.
I spent about half an hour before the race, but an hour yesterday and half an hour before the race making chat for the safety car that didn't come. But nevertheless, what a spectacle. We have more coming up very shortly. In fact, I say very shortly, it's just a matter of sometime, which is just 32 minutes before Tier 1 takes to the streets of Sao Paulo as well. So tune in for that. I believe your commentary team will be Hodgie and Monster to the two McLaren boys from the race you've just seen. So tune in and give it a watch. And then we've got Tier 3 and 4 on Wednesday, MRCX on Friday for a 100% race. But thank you for everyone who has watched and joined in. And thank you, Geke, as always, for your wonderful wisdom.
Mr. Ward is always happy to be here.
Well, thank you, everyone. Have a lovely evening and good night.